But first, a Fox 5 News exclusive. A young girl committing a crime.
I'm sick over this. I'm absolutely sick.
But it gets worse, and it's all caught on camera.
That disturbing video can be seen only right here on Fox 5. Good evening, I'm Rosanna Scotto.
And I'm Ernie Anastas. We start tonight with this Fox 5 exclusive and incredible heist caught on tape.
Incredible, not because of the crime itself, but because of who the thief is. It's a little girl, not old enough to go to kindergarten, but what she's learning is frightening.
And it raises some serious questions about the adult who is with her. Fox 5's John Dutzman has the story.
First, it looks like a typical night out for these two young kids, hanging out inside a place called Lucky Leo's, a popular arcade in Seaside Heights on the Jersey Shore. They are with this adult wearing a hat, thought to be a man, but it could very well be a woman. It's hard to tell for sure. Here, the person picks up the little girl, who couldn't be more than 4 years old, and starts talking to her. They move close to this counter, which is a secure area inside the arcade. Behind the counter, the staff keeps their valuables on shelves. The door looks like this. A buzzer goes off when it opens, and it has a gap underneath it. Here, the little girl is put down and is positioned right in front of that gate we just showed you. Using a foot, the person nudges the little girl so she's lying flat on the floor. The girl appears to hesitate and gets up on her knees. The adult then shoves the girl back to the floor, and as she slithers through, she gets one more shove from the person's foot. Going to another camera, you will see the girl enter inside the restricted counter space and grab what we are told is the victim's pocketbook. Back to the other camera, you can see the girl poking her head out from underneath the counter. She crawls out, gets picked up, and they all leave the place. In real time, the whole heist takes about 20 seconds. In fact, it appears to be a professional job. Once inside the counter area, the girl doesn't hesitate, snatching the pocketbook like a mouse would snatch a piece of cheese. Later on that night, an employee named Jackie was stunned to find out that her pocketbook was gone. When you saw it, this was a little kid. What was your reaction?
I'm sick over this. I'm absolutely sick. Unfortunately, it was a little girl. I really don't blame her. And if she's 3 years old or 4 years old or whatever her age is, what is her future to look forward to?
This happened 2 Saturdays ago at about 11:45 at night. And it looks like there were some witnesses there, too, who were staring as a girl is nudged under the counter.
I freaked out. I started crying. I lost almost everything I owned. I had my social security card in there, my credit cards. I had cash. I had my brand new car keys. I lost everything I owned.
The victim was smart enough to cancel her credit cards and ATM card immediately. She says they made off with about $1,400 worth of stuff, which included $200 in cash and other valuables. The thieves got a hold of her social security number, the number one tool in identity theft, and that's something Jackie's going to have to worry about for a long, long time. The bigger crime, however, is that an adult would turn an innocent little girl into a tool for a burglary, letting her do the dirty work, putting her at risk, shoving her through an opening that the adult was too fat to fit through. Police in Seaside Heights are looking for your help. The adult was initially believed to be a man, but it could be a woman. The adult has a ponytail, is heavy-set, and is carrying a skateboard here. As a trio, they might be recognizable to anyone in the area. They are thought to be locals or regular visitors to Seaside Heights. The big concern is stopping this slime ball before this little girl's life is messed up. Authorities tell Fox 5 that situations like this could lead to charges of endangering the welfare of a child. Obviously, if this adult is caught, some serious questioning has to take place. And if the adult is a parent or guardian, the future of this child with that adult could be in question. I'm John Dutzman, Fox 5 News.
All right, it's very disturbing, and John says that anyone with information about this crime should call the Seaside Heights Police Department. The telephone number on your screen, 732-793-1800.
The story and that number can also be found on our website, myfoxny.com. John Dutzman's investigation is what we're sounding off about tonight.
And we want to know what you think should happen to this person when police finally catch them.
Sound off right now on our website, myfoxny.com. We'll read some of your blogs on the air later in this newscast.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Karen Hepp. Well, Fox 5 was the first to bring you the shocking story. There was a man caught on surveillance forcing his own granddaughter to steal a purse. Well, now cops say they have tracked down the guy on this tape. John Dutzman was the only reporter there as cops hauled him in, and he got this Fox 5 exclusive.
I don't know what's going on.
You don't know what's going on? Police say that you used your 4-year-old granddaughter to commit a theft.
I don't remember any of that.
You don't remember any of that?
I don't remember nothing.
Daniel Toomey says he doesn't remember anything about this night in Seaside Heights, New Jersey, but police say that's him 2 weekends ago, caught on camera shoving his 4-year-old granddaughter under a gate in the secure area of an arcade. Then cops say here you see the little girl snatching an employee's pocketbook. Fox 5 spoke exclusively to the victim named Jackie. When you saw it, this was a little kid. What was your reaction?
I'm sick over this.
Fox aired the story Tuesday and cops began to get tips. And they say they were able to trace Toomey to the 7-Eleven in Teaneck, New Jersey, near where he lives, and tried to use one of the victim's bank cards. Teaneck police say Toomey is a chronic crook. But he was a fugitive last night when we talked to his mom.
Get away. Get away.
The big break came this morning where police used a cell phone tracking system to trace Toomey to this parking lot at a McDonald's in Greenwich, Connecticut, and they called the Greenwich cops. Detectives Pierre Corticelli and Robert Brown said Toomey was sleeping in a car registered to his mother.
To use a child in this way in the commission of a crime, it's very satisfying to get him off the streets.
What was his reaction?
A great deal of surprise. He kept asking, "How did you find me?"
And Grandpa Toomey seemed to be equally stunned to see us waiting for him. Police say that you used your 4-year-old granddaughter to commit a theft.
I don't remember any of that.
You don't remember any of that?
I remember nothing.
Oh, you were in a daze?
I was sedated.
Yeah, you were in a daze. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. You know, our story really struck a nerve when we broke it on Tuesday and generated tremendous teamwork. The public called in with tips, and then 3 police departments, Seaside Heights, New Jersey, Teaneck, New Jersey, and Greenwich, Connecticut, combined their forces to finally and quickly nab this guy. I'm John Dutzman, Fox 5 News.
And in addition to those very serious charges that Toomey is facing, cops say they also found a whole bunch of illegal items in his car, including some weapons and prescription drugs.